kind. That's why you get the Nintendo. You know what I'm saying? Like, hell, new Call of Duty game, I'm gonna get it on computer. You know what I'm saying? Why do I care about PlayStation? So, but Switch, that new Mario, you ain't getting that shit anywhere else. It's gonna be awesome. Have y'all checked it out? He's got a hat he throws, and you can become enemies. If you throw it on a Goomba, you get to control the Goomba. It's gonna be awesome. And they got it's like because the Wii U Mario 3D game, I was really underwhelmed. You compare that to Mario Galaxies. Mario Galaxies, when you played that and you were like, mankind has reached a new height. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Fucking
oh
dude.
my God. Then you get Mario 3D. I mean, look at the name, for Christ's sake. Mario 3D World. Like, you know, the game was not very impressive. It wasn't bad, but damn, it's no Galaxies. This
Yeah.
game is gonna top Mario Galaxies. Holy crap!
I get you. I get you.
You see the T-Rex?
Yeah,
Fucking
yeah, man.
Mario throws his hat.
Yeah, that was fucking dope.
Becomes a fucking
Yeah, he
T-Rex.
goes. Yeah, exactly.
Shit, that's awesome. Mario in New York City. Oh my god!
Oh my god.
It's gonna be an awesome game, dude. It's gonna be sweet. But yeah, anyways, I would wait if you want a Switch. I wouldn't wait till Christmas because you know it's gonna happen then.
It's gonna
They're
raise up.
sold out,
Right?
sold out, sold
Oh,
out.
sold out.
Or you can buy one online for $500 because that shit was going on. I just happened to walk into Walmart and
But
see
how much
they
is
had
it right
one
now?
on the shelf. If you see one in the store, it's $300.
Yeah.
And they even sell it with games. You can buy one with the game, but the thing is, you have to see it on sale in the store. Now it's cooled down, and you can see them in the stores, but actually look for one for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
And if you didn't buy it at the store and you bought it online, you had to pay like an extra $100 or $150 because they were trying to price gouge people. But so yeah, if you want one, you have to save the money up and then just wait till you see one for sale in the store because you may not. And then the second you see it, you just buy it immediately. But
Yeah, I get you. I get you. It's like kind of like the new Adidas release, you know, like when the sneakers go out and then like people resell, you just gotta wait out for a real release. Yeah, I get you. I get you.
Yeah, but the next week when I went in there, they were out of Switches again. So, but yeah, I just got lucky, and I bought that and the Zelda game instantly, and you know it's awesome. That Zelda game, man, it's just top notch. So yeah, man, Switch is good. If you want one, buy one. Whatever you're reading online, that's a bunch of crap. You know, don't abuse your Switch. I wouldn't carry it in your pocket because it doesn't really fit.
Well, I
anyway.
wouldn't.
Just buy a carrying case, you know, and don't let your little kid cousin, run around and break it. And there's nothing wrong with it. I was reading people were talking about the screen scratches up or the controllers don't connect, but I just bought a carrying case for mine. If I'm gonna take mine somewhere, I'm gonna put it in a case. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, I get you.
you do that, and it's not gonna tear up. So yeah, nothing wrong with it at all, man. It's good. Don't buy it with the Zelda game, and yeah, you'll have a good time with. And the Raven and the Rabbids Mario Kingdom Battle is also a really good game.
So, are you like a big Nintendo fan?
Yeah, I'm a big Nintendo fan.
Like, how long have you been playing that shit, dude? Sounds like a long time.
Since the 80s.
Since the what?
Since the 80s. Since I was
The
like
80s?
6 years old.
Jesus, when were you born?
I'm 31 years old.
Yeah, so when were you born? What year?
1986.
1986.
So yeah, I was playing Nintendo, the original NES, the Super Nintendo, and Nintendo 64. I didn't have a GameCube because at that point I was a PC gamer. But I bought a Wii, and the Wii is I hate the Wii. I think it was the worst Nintendo system ever made.
Why do you hate the Wii? I like the Wii.
Instead of being awesome games, it's just games to play with your grandma. It's just it's trash. I mean, like
No, you got like some Zelda games, man.
I was never a Zelda fan. I love the Super Nintendo Zelda.
But you literally just talked about Breath of the Wild.
And I said it was the best Zelda that I've ever played. And I love it. But no, I never saw the big hype about the Nintendo 64 Zelda game. I thought it was okay. I didn't think it was that great. And everybody else was like losing their minds, and I never understood what it was about. And then Wind Waker, I thought Wind Waker was just boring. It's like, oh man, you're sailing.
You
Guess
check
what?
Twilight
There's
Princess?
nothing out here. It's an empty ocean. Like what? Like huh?
Did you check Twilight Princess?
Is that the Wii one?
That's that was the original Wii release, but it's released on Nintendo.
Yeah,
the Wii
I
U.
liked it. I liked it. It was all right.
That felt like an actual Zelda game.
I never gave it enough of a chance. I'll just say that. I saw there was a second Zelda game on the Switch that I'm really excited about that never got to play, or not on the Switch, but on the Wii. That I never got to play. That I heard it used the Wii Motion Plus, which I was a big fan of. The Wii Motion Plus completely fixed the Wiimote because it was pretty busted, I thought. I thought the thing was just crappy. I thought it just barely worked. Like it felt like I'd bought something made from came out of China. You know, like Chinese style or something. I was like,
I'm Chinese.
I was like, waggle, 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 waggle.
Yeah, are you ignoring the fact that you just made it in front of a Chinese in front of a Chinese?
I don't. Guess what, man?
What?
Y'all making some cheapo, some ghetto shit. Like it ain't the Wii.
You sure? Sure?
The Wii. It ain't the Wii. It's the Woo. You know? Have you ever seen where the Chinese try to make it sound like it's a Sony, but it's the instead of the Sony, it's the Sany or some shit like that? I mean, how can you get more bootleg than that? You know what I'm saying? Like you're trying to make it sound like it's something else. It's a piece of shit. But yeah, I thought the Wii was.
That's racist, feller.
I bought. Let me put it this way: me and my buddies waited in Walmart for over 24 hours to get a Wii when it came out.
Jesus, that's dedication, man.
Yeah, and then when it does, I wait a year. There is nothing. They did not make any real games. They sold systems, not games. That's what they did. Their goal was to have, the Wii Sports be good enough to rope a dope, grandma into thinking she can get one too, and then they didn't care if you bought a game or not. That was why I hated the Wii. There was almost no games for anybody that actually plays video games to play. It was just stupid garbage. Like half-working games where you do something like, oh man, look, dude, I'm flipping a pancake, man. Dude, check this out, man, I'm flipping a pancake. You know what I mean? Like, shitty system. Terrible system. I thought the Wii U was so much better than the Wii. I'll say that. And everybody says the Wii U was a failure. But
it was a failure. Didn't sell as well.
That was mostly due to the name. Everybody thought it was a controller that you bought for the Wii. They didn't even know it was a video game system. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody I've talked to thought it was a controller. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not good marketing. Like, that'd be like the PlayStation 4 comes out and everybody thought it was a fucking controller that you bought. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
what
man.
kind of disaster would that be? You know what I'm saying? Like, so, yeah, the Wii U was a failure. They shouldn't have called it the Wii U. That was, if they had named it something else, it probably would have sold a lot better. But the name makes it sound like it's a controller. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everybody looks at it and they thought all you were doing was buying a little tablet controller. And then when you see it at the store and you're like, I ain't gonna pay $400 for a controller. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but like, I'm pretty sure Nintendo specified that it was not a controller, but the home console.
Yeah, but
Then
at the
like they
store,
said it, repeatedly in conferences, didn't they?
yeah, but who other than serious gamers are watching video game conferences? You know what
Well,
I'm
then,
saying?
who other than like, let me tell you this, like, if you don't watch conferences, there's fucking ads all over TV and the internet, don't you see?
Well, anyways, I bought one and I loved it, and I got no complaints about the Wii U. I thought it was awesome. I liked it 'cause it supported everything on the Wii. So I could also buy some Wii games I never played, and then
Yeah.
that's what I did. I bought it when the system was nearly done, cause cause I couldn't, and I wanted to play the whole library. But I probably would have been happy if I bought it when it came out. Now, but yeah, I remember the Wii was. I didn't have a gaming computer when I had the Wii, though. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
so
yeah.
that was the only system I had. Can you imagine how disappointed you would have been if that was all you had?
What, a
You know
Wii?
what I mean? Like, yeah, and you had gone and waited out like
Well, at
for.
one time and point, that was me also. So, I can actually feel you, dude. Like, I only had a Wii and then a shitty laptop that I watch videos on.
Yeah, that was me. Like, I could play like rarely I could get a computer game to run, and I had the Wii, and it was just like, well, here in about 7 months, they're gonna have a new game coming out that's interesting, and it was just like, oh man, it was just brutal. And if you bought Call of Duty or something for the Wii, it was like the most watered. It although I did like them, but
Mm-hmm.
they were not the full-fledged experience. Like, it was cool because aiming the guns with the Wiimote, I mean, that was cool. But and I mean, like I remember what was that game that was awful at launch? It was like a scam almost, that game. And they made a second one, and you had a sword and guns. And the second one they made was like a Wild West version of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, use the that game was awesome. I bought that on the Wii U. It was so good. Red Steel. Yeah, I got Red Steel 2 after they fixed it with the Wii Motion Plus. They made the controller work like it should have worked out of the gate. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, it was like perfect. You felt like you had a sword in your hand, and like that was awesome. They should have done that out of the gate, but I never thought the controller worked all that good, and I loved Mario Galaxies. I mean, that thing's a masterpiece. That thing is like a pinnacle of video game achievement, in my opinion. Like, never was I. It was always good the entire game. That's what I like about Nintendo games. When you play them, you don't reach that point. Like, there's so many games, you play them so long, you get bored and you quit. You know what I mean? You never beat them. Nintendo games managed to beat.
Buddy. Hey, boys. He's ranting about how the Wii U is better than like everything ever
Hey,
combined,
what's up,
dude.
boys?
Did you
Are
just
you
straight
talking
up
with
leave?
Matt Feltz?
Yeah, I'm talking with Matt.
Dude, he's
I'll
probably
be
still
right back.
talking too. No, please, I don't want to be here. Please. Yeah, that guy's a
He
fucking
busied. Maybe he still thinks you guys are in a call with him.
Wayne left this call, dude.
Should I get